Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 534, and we're here live in Southwest Florida in my studio. Lots of fun things to show you today. If you're joining me live, please say hello. Let me know where you're from, or let me know if you're crafting this morning or what you worked on this weekend, or if you have any questions at all for me. Hi, Joe. Thanks for joining live. Happy Monday, everybody. Now wait a few seconds for people to pop over from pre-chat and notifications and all the different ways that people join me in the morning. Hi Edna, thanks for joining live. Hi Barbara and Pamela, Lily. Good morning Grace and Lisa and Judy and Jill, Christine, Kimberly, Naomi, Joe. Good morning everybody. Hi Kathy. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Diane. Thanks, Kimberly. This is the Claire sweater from Layers Knit Book. It's also available as a single pattern PDF download if you'd rather have the pattern individually than with the book. It is a very, very, very simple knit sweater. It's made in flat pieces that are sewn together. There's a flat front piece, back piece, and two arms that are sewn together. I happen to make the neckline extra wide because I wanted something to go off the shoulder, but because it's a flat sweater that is sewn together, you can choose how wide you want your neck opening to be. You could make it more of a crew neck or a boat neck, and I just made my boat neck a little extra wide because I wanted it to do this. It has a beautiful stockinette in the thick and thin texture of Be So Tender yarn, and it has basket weave for the cuffs at the sleeves and also on the hem of the lower portion of the sweater. But it's just a basic square, super easy, no shaping, could not be easier to do, and it's made in Be So Tender yarn. These are the colors I have available right now. I have it in olive, olive, rose, navy, charcoal, and honey. But that's not even the reason I brought those yarns out with me this morning. They are pretty colors. Thank you, Naomi. Hi, Cherie. Lisa's getting some later today. Wonderful. Love the lavender sweater vest behind me. Lavender sweater. Oh yeah, that's a pattern that's almost done. So that will be coming soon. I'm going to put sleeves on it. That's done in Be So Sporty Bling yarn, which I also have with me this morning because I have new patterns I want to show you. So I brought a bunch of yarn with me this morning, which is why I came into the studio instead of going to the beach or the backyard, because the lighting is so great in here. And I really wanted to show you the brand new colors. There's 6 brand new colors of Be So Fine yarn. There are the 5 new colors of Be So Tender yarn, and I brought the colors of Be So Sporty Bling as well because I launched 3 new patterns over the weekend. So if you have already pre-ordered 52 Crochet Gifts book, the week 8 update was emailed out last night. So you should have gotten your new update, and there's 3 new patterns, and I'm so excited to show them to you. So the first one is the Rosemary ear warmer, and it has this awesome twist in the front. Isn't that adorable? And this could not be easier to make. It's single crochet through the back loop, so you've got that wonderful texture, and we do a simple little twist in the middle of it here and then join it in the back. It makes a gorgeous accessory. I absolutely love it. I want one in every color. I love the way the twist looks in the front. I did show photos of it in the pattern, so you can see those online. I'll be sending out an email later today with information on the new patterns as well. This takes 1 ball of Be So Tender yarn, which is my number 4 worsted weight cotton yarn, and these are the 5 colors that you can choose from. I did mine in rose, but it comes in olive, rose, navy, charcoal, and honey. All of those would make great color choices for this ear warmer. And I'll pop it on real quick so you can see. I made it a little extra wide because I really wanted it to cover the ears. But the best part is how it comes to a point right here. I think that this is so flattering on. I could see myself wearing one of these all the time in different colors. How cute does that look? I mean, with your hair down, I took it in photos. I took the photos with my hair in a bun yesterday, but even with my hair down, there's something about this point here when you twist the two pieces up that I just feel like this looks like part of my outfit. It's, yes, it's a functional ear warmer that keeps you warm, right? But I think it's a stylish fashion accessory too. I'm super excited about that. Now, having said that, okay, my hair, let's see if my hair lasts. You know my hair doesn't curl, number one. It certainly doesn't stay curled either, so we'll see how it handles all these different head accessories. The next piece that, the next pattern that I launched this weekend is the Natalie headscarf. And so you could wear this as just a skinny scarf around your neck. Let's see, I might have to retie it to that. Let's do it as the headscarf. Oh no, I'll take it apart because I want to show you how you would go about styling this. This one is done in 2 tidbits of Be So Fine yarn. I picked colors Crushed Berries and Lilac Memories. And you can see I've got this really adorable checkered pattern that looks like you're using 2 colors at one time, but you're really only using 1 color at a time. There are some double crochets and some front post double crochets. And then we did our gorgeous chain fringe on both ends, but I thought it might be fun to do one in one of the colors and one in the other color. So I did it rather small because I wanted it to be worn more like a headband or a skinny scarf. So for one thing, you could absolutely wear it around your neck as a little skinny scarf. You could tie it more like, you know, that kind of accessory. I think that is absolutely adorable. And I really think it's a little more whimsical and fun because I did the different color on each side for the fringe. However, you could totally wear this, you could totally make this with the both fringe being the same color. That would be fine too. But how cute does that look, especially with an off the shoulder top? I love it. But my original idea for this was to make it as a headband. So I'm going to show you how I tie it on and then how I style it. So I start by tying it up here to get the size that I need for my head. So I'm going to tie it in a knot. Okay, and so I'm comfortable with that amount of tightness. There are other ways to do this. This is the way that worked for me. And then I want to get that knot so that it's right here around the back of my jawline. Make sure I get the front side facing of my stitch pattern and then pull the scarf up, but keep that knot showing. You could totally put it in the back behind your neck so that it dangles down under your hair too. But I like doing it like this because I really like seeing the fringe on the side. It's almost like a side ponytail. Yeah, very much a throwback to vintage styles. I agree, Grace. And I'm sure it's partly in due to this show that I'm watching right now. For any of you that have Amazon Prime, is anybody watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel? It's a show about a female stand-up comic in the 1960s. And I know I'm being inspired by the fashion on the show. Absolutely. I am loving Mrs. Maisel's clothes and her shoes and her accessories and the colors that she puts together. Definitely, and I love her mother's fashion too, fashion sense, and her friends. Grace, you just started the show. I'm in the middle of season 2 right now, and I honestly could not love it anymore if I tried. And it's not my normal cup of tea. I normally watch things a little more dark than that. So it's just been so delightful to watch something light and funny and so pretty and so dated. I love the fashion on the show. Good morning, Christy. So this is the Natalie headscarf. So I showed you so far the Natalie headscarf and the Rosemary ear warmer, both fantastic projects, really small projects. They don't take long to make. So I showed you that this one was done in 1 ball of Be So Tender yarn and showed you all the colors, and you can see those on my website. So I not only brought the new colors of Be So Fine yarn to show you today, but I also brought all of the colors in case anybody wanted to see how the colors mix and match together. So we'll do that, but before we do that, because that will take a bunch of time, I wanted to show you one more pattern that was released this weekend, and that is the Stella shawl. This is going to be the easiest crochet shawl you've ever made, and how beautiful is it? It's not every day that something is beautiful, easy, quick, and fun to make. I mean, once you get started, it's just something that you can totally zone out on, and it becomes totally a Zen project. And how classic is a mesh shawl? It's great to wear as a scarf, wrapped around your neck, as an evening wrap. You could go from day to night with a piece like this. So for daytime, you can take that V and put it in the front. Oh, we'll talk about the fringe in a second too. And wrap the ends around to the front, zhuzh this up a little bit, and you've got a gorgeous accessory to wear all day long, right? So if you're not going somewhere where you can wear a shawl, you could totally wear this like this, or you could even tie these pieces up and make it more of a cowl. So you could tie these two, and you could even fluff out the center triangle through the tied portion. You could totally play around with this, and all of that fringe is just gorgeous. The fringe is made with foundation ovals worked right into the edge of the shawl. So doing foundation ovals instead of chain fringe like this one, the chain fringe is very delicate, and I wanted to do something a little meatier on the shawl. So I did a foundation oval fringe, and look at how thick and gorgeous that is. And it gives so much weight to the shawl that it helps it to lay absolutely beautifully. You can see a bunch of photos of all 3 of these new patterns on my website. My most recent blog post talks about the 3 patterns, as well as the book week 8 release, so you can see all of that information there, including all of the patterns that have been released. I will be making videos for all of these projects. I just can't do everything at the same time, so I had to release them first. Now that they're released, I will work on the videos this week for them. Oh, I was going to show you the colors available in Be So. So this is in Be So Sporty Bling. So it's the bamboo yarn with a silver thread in it, and I can show you some colors that you can choose from. This is Moonstone, Sunrise 05, Flaming Foliage, All Spruced Up, Lioness, would be so pretty in that too, wouldn't it? And Pink Dragon Fruit. That's the color that I used to make the shawl. All of these colors are available in more than 1 ball each, because you will need, I'm not showing you the colors I only have 1 ball left in. You can see those on my website. I'm showing you the colors that I have more than 2 balls available in, because this is a 2-ball project. But even though it's a 2-ball project, it is still so easy and quick to make. You will absolutely love making the shawl, and what a bang for your buck. You get this gorgeous accessory that you could wear it to a wedding, you could wear it to a holiday party, New Year's Eve, it would be great. Or like I showed you can wear it wrapped around your neck and make it just a gorgeous daytime accessory too. Okay, does anybody have any questions? I'm going to pull out my Be So Fine tidbit colors. So the new colors of Be So Fine are available in full-size balls and in tidbit singles, so you can mix and match them for stuff for the smaller projects like this, or you can get full-size balls to make full-size shawls and garments. This is the new color Ginger. This is Sandcastle. This is Cafe au Lait. This is Royal Purple, Ocean Teal, and Pink Dragon Fruit. Now, over the weekend, I did a little photo shoot mixing and matching some of the original colors, because you know I've got tons and tons of colors available in Be So Fine yarn. I should take a look and see. I'm sure we're well over 30, maybe even 40 colors available in this beautiful yarn now. The yarn is #1 fingering weight bamboo yarn, the first yarn that I ever developed and came out with. And we have everything from white to black and every shade of the rainbow in between. So the new colors, I have some new neutrals. We have the Sandcastle and Cafe au Lait, which are really great neutrals, different than our existing neutrals because we've always had Iced Silver Fox. And let's just go with the neutral palette. So if you wanted to do a gradient in neutrals, how cool would this be? You could go from white to black now in a 5-color neutral from Chantilly Lace, Iced Silver Fox, Sandcastle, Cafe au Lait, and Raven. How gorgeous would that be in a, you know, a gradient inspired striped shawl? That would be amazing. Or even a pullover. You could do a sweater or a cardigan going from light to dark like that. That would be so cool. Then for the new color Ocean Teal, I thought I'd show you how it compares. See, and the other reason I wanted to do it this way is by showing you the new colors next to colors in the same color family. If you are familiar with those other colors, it helps you understand where this color lies in the color in the color wheel. So I'm going to show it to you next to colors that you're already familiar with, and that'll help you to understand what kind of a color they all are. So let's see, let's do a blue and green palette here. So you can see we've got Blue Danube, then the new Ocean Teal, Jaded Peacock, and Harbor Fog. Maybe here's another color everybody's familiar with, Caribbean Turquoise. So you can even put Caribbean Turquoise next to the Ocean Teal. I really like it with even in 3 colors. Isn't that beautiful? That's Ocean Teal, Caribbean Turquoise, and Blue Danube. I love the new Ocean Teal color. So pretty. Okay, what's another one of the new colors? Oh yeah, here's another one of the new colors. This is Ginger. So now let's see this one next to our reds and golds. So there's Pure Gold, Ginger, Parisian Bordeaux. Oh, and you know what else this looks really cool with is Sangria. So Sangria picks up on a lot of those colors too. And then we could even go into the royal purple with that. How pretty is that? Or you could stay with the reds and the oranges and go with Tropical Hot Coral. The other colors that go with the new Ginger would be Tuscan Terrace. That goes nicely with it. And so if you were going to do that, then you could stay with, you could go into Crushed Berries and maybe even one of the blues like Aloha or Stormy Sea. And even in stay with gold, that would be super. Oh, look at that. Those are pretty together. Very pretty. Okay, and then the other 2 colors that are new are Royal Blue, or Royal Purple, and Pink Dragon Fruit. I wanted to show you Royal Purple next to Passionate Plum so you can see, compare and contrast them. It's a much deeper purple than our existing violet purple, which is called Passionate Plum. So this is Passionate Plum, and this is Royal Purple. So now if you want to do like a purple gradient, I think this would be really pretty. You could go Royal Purple, Passionate Plum, Lilac Memories, Lavender's First Romance, and maybe Pink Damask. How beautiful would that be for a gradient, right? So pretty. Or you could go with, or you maybe do something like this. Could do Crushed Berries in there. I don't know, I think I like the Pink Damask. I think I like this one better. Anyway, no wrong way to mix colors that you like, right? And there's no wrong way to do it. It's so fun and it's so personal, and the way that you can, you know, customize and add your artistic touch to whatever you make. So then the last new color is Pink Dragon Fruit, and how awesome is that as a bright pink? So to compare that with our existing pink Crushed Berries, I think that helps you to see how much deeper and brighter that color is. So beautiful as a shawl, as a small accessory, as a pullover. I mean, you really can't go wrong. If you love hot pink, you will absolutely love this color. Also looks good with, both of those look good with sangria. Where would our other pinks be? I guess we could go in with coral. What other pinks would go with this? Actually, you know what? We could do something really bright with this too. What if we did something like Calypso Lime and Aloha Blue? How fun is that? And maybe even go with Passionate Plum. How fun is that? Here we go. And Tropical Hot Coral. Super cute. Does anybody have any requests for seeing any of the new color? Oh, and the new neutrals, Sandcastle and Cafe au Lait. These both look great with a bright color. So there they are with ginger, and with the new royal purple, the new ocean teal. Looks really great with either one of those. Right? Isn't that beautiful? And then even any of our existing colors look great with a pop of neutral. So imagine any of these colors with the lighter or darker one. Even royal blue or Caribbean turquoise. I really love the contrast of a color and a neutral. So pretty. I think my favorite though is the new of the two combinations would be working that new ocean teal with one of the neutrals. So pretty. And teal with, yes, someone mentioned teal with Caribbean turquoise. Absolutely. Those two look fantastic together. The royal blue looks really pretty too. The blue Danube with the ocean teal. Someone said to show a green palette. Sure, we can do that. Yeah, this color looks really pretty with Jaded Peacock too. Thanks, Connie. Here we go. So here's our green palette. That would be going from Jaded Peacock to Ocean Teal. And you could go with Harbor Fog. Even Sandcastle looks really pretty with those too. And I still think that you could go with going into blue after that. That would be pretty. So that's Blue Danube, Ocean Teal, Jaded Peacock, Harbor Fog, and Sandcastle. So pretty. But if you wanted to do 3 and you wanted to do green, the Ocean Teal, Jaded Peacock, and Harbor Fog, absolutely beautiful. We have lots of patterns that use 3 colors of Be So Fine yarn too, like there's a knit and crochet shawl in Motif Magic. Each one is a 3-color project, and I think there's a couple of other ones too. Kimberly says she's going into yarn coma. That's funny. Green, gold, and black. Green, gold, and black. Ooh, yes, this is beautiful, Grace. Look at that. So we've got Raven, Ocean Teal, Jaded Peacock, and Pure Gold. Super pretty. Even without the black, too. That's just really pretty together. Both really cool. Any other requests? Because I think it's so helpful for you, for me. It's so helpful to be able to show you different colors together. It really helps you to understand some of the colors when you can see how they compare to other colors. The yellow one here. You know what? I don't think I have yellow. I think I forgot to make a yellow, but I'm guessing if you're saying yellow from this collection, you're talking about gold. And I don't know what anyone was saying to put with it, but the gold and ginger is super pretty together. Yeah, I forgot to bring yellow out. I don't have a yellow with me. I'll have to make one and we'll do it again. Thanks, Lisa. I'm excited about the new colors too. I'm excited about how to mix and match them with the existing colors. Like for making one of these, I think you could do so many different combinations to do a 2-color project like the scarf. Ginger and, oh, you mean this gold? This is Be So Sporty Bling in a gold color called Lioness. It's a pale gold. Maybe that's what someone was asking about. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, so all of these colors are available in the tidbit size, which is a 1/3. I don't have ginger in Be So Sporty Bling. I have Flaming Foliage. Is that the color you're asking to see? I'm not sure. Oh, someone's saying Cafe au lait and Raven. This would be beautiful for a scarf, for a headscarf like I'm wearing. I love those together. It'd be really pretty for a shawl too. Very pretty. Any other requests? This is so fun. Oh, yeah, I don't have ginger in bling right now. Sorry, I see you're requesting new colors in bling. Got it. Thank you. Good morning, Renee. We'll wait and see if there's any other questions or requests. Lily likes the bright colors with her black hair. Yes, it's a great contrast for you. Yes, Kimberly, I showed several of the color combinations that we just talked about on my website. If you go to my blog, there is a recent blog post, probably the one before the most current one. The most current one will say that it's the week 8 release of 52 crochet gifts, but very recently, just before that, I released a blog post about the new colors of Be So Fine yarn. And if you go to that blog post, I have added it. I started it with just stating the new colors. And over the weekend, I did an extra photo shoot and shared some color combinations on there so you can see. And I did it in 5 color combinations. Not so much that saying, oh, they only look good if you combine 5 together, but just so you could see more combinations. If you want to pick 2 to make something like this, or 3 to make one of the shawls we talked about from Motif Magic, or pick 5 colors to make one of the Zen stripe scarves, or any project you want to do in 2, 3, 4, or 5 colors. It's still, the more colors you can see side by side, the more comparisons you can make too. So if you go to that blog post, and I'll post a link to it in the video description here when we're done recording this morning. And I think it's really helpful on there to see all of those colors side by side, especially when I took colors that were similar in the same side of the color wheel, let's say, because when you can see those colors that are similar, it really helps you to pick up the notes that are different between them, so you can really get a better grasp. Like if I just showed dragon fruit next to contrasting colors like ocean teal, but by the way, how beautiful are they next to each other? I love these two together, but it doesn't help you to see the tones of this color as well as when I put it next to similar colors. Once I put it next to similar colors, you can really pick up, especially between the 2 pinks, you can really pick up how it's different than that other pink. Same with the purples. I think it's very helpful. I think it really helps you to understand what shade and tone of purple the new royal purple is when you see it next to the other existing purples. I think that that is really where, same with the ocean teal, seeing it next to jaded peacock and blue Danube and stormy sea and Caribbean turquoise and harbor fog, you're really getting a good grasp of where that lies on the color wheel, right? Whereas if you can really get a better grasp for that type of color when I show it next to things that are similar than when I show it next to things that are contrasting. Not that it's not beautiful, but it helps you to get a better grasp of what kind of a color it is, I think. And obviously seeing the more combinations you can see, the more you can whittle down what you like and what you don't like. So that's why I did it. I hope it's helpful. Renee promised her mom a shawl. Renee, I have hundreds of shawl patterns. You can go to my pattern directory on my website and actually search by shawl, or you can just browse through all of my PDF patterns. There's a category there for shawl. You can search my patterns by shawl if you want, but so many, so many. And you can search by shawl patterns on my YouTube channel if you want to search by video tutorials even. But I have hundreds of shawl patterns, so many for you to choose from. So you just need to pick one that speaks to you and makes you think of your mom maybe. Thanks, Kimberly. Does anybody have any other questions? Yes, Grace, I love yarn mornings like this too. I love sharing colors in front of the bright professional lights in my studio. I love being able to show you the colors this way. It just wouldn't have been the same doing this in my backyard or in the beach. You really get a much better sense of the colors when we do it in here. So that's why we're here this morning. It's chilly here too, so I would have had to wear my winter coat if we went to the beach. Not that I'm not going to do that, but I thought this was more important this morning. And who doesn't love to talk about color and yarn, right? Kimberly feels drunk on color. That's awesome. But I think I did my job this morning. I got you overloaded on color. That's great. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, we could talk hours about color. We sure could. I know. I've been looking forward to this all weekend. I knew on Friday that showing the new colors mixed with the old colors, not old colors, existing colors of Be So Fine. Can you see how many colors there are here in front of me now? Let me back this up a little bit. Look at all this. And like I said, I forgot two of them. I forgot Sun-Kissed Yellow and I forgot Million Dollar Red. So I even forgot two colors, and look at this massive array of Be So Fine yarn. There's a color for everybody in here. Look at that. So many colors. Yay. Love it. Yes, Lisa, you do need them all. What a fun way to plan projects. Get one tidbit of all of the colors. That would be awesome. And then mix and match to make a bunch of the headbands and make a bunch of other colorful projects. That would be so fun. All right, well, I don't think I see any other questions, so I think I've answered everything this morning. Again, please take a look at the most recent blog posts to learn about the week 8 update with the 3 brand new patterns. So we've got the new Natalie headscarf, the new Rosemary twisted ear warmer, and the Stella shawl with the beautiful fringe. You can find all 3 of these patterns available now on my website, and they're also part of the week 8 release for 52 crochet gifts. Then if you go to the blog post prior to that, you can see all the new colors of Be So Fine yarn, in addition to some color suggestions of a whole bunch of existing colors mixed in with the new colors, so you can get a flavor for the new colors. Then if you go to the post before that, you can see all of the brand new colors for Be So Tender yarn as well. And obviously, if you know this already, but if you have any questions, please always feel welcome to leave them for me in the comments here. Once these live broadcast podcasts are done, they get recorded and get left on my YouTube channel. So you can watch them again if you want to, but you also have the ability then to leave a comment that stays, unlike the comments that go away here during the live stream. And I get notified of those comments, so if you have questions for me about any of this, please always feel welcome to leave them for me there. Hi, Donna. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes with me. I hope you enjoyed the new talking about the new patterns. I hope you enjoyed seeing the new colors of yarn, chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And I will see you. Oh, that reminds me. We're going to do the podcast Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the morning this week, and then on Tuesday and Thursday evening we'll do the cooking live with Marlon instead. So we won't be doing the podcast on the nights we're doing the cooking one. We'll do that one instead. Just while I'm getting over being sick still, I'm just slowly moving back into my normal crazy schedule. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll either see you tomorrow evening for the cooking show or Wednesday morning for the podcast, and I'll post those for scheduling later this morning, and I will be posting new videos for the new patterns in the next couple of days as well. So have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.